Hello all, Sow Dog Piper here with you today on a beautiful Saturday. Wanted to start this video with a prayer request for Wheelchair Piper. He is having some hard times right now. His wheelchair is broken. He's not able to get in a position where he can get in positions he needs to get in that won't affect him. He's got a lot of sores right now because of this, pressure sores I think he said it was, and he's having trouble with the insurance company, and he could use our prayers for healing his sores and also getting his wheelchair fixed. So if y'all will keep him in mind, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it, and I know he would too. The second thing I want to talk about today is I got a new pipe, a state pipe from smokingpipes.com, and it is a Savinelli. Let's see if I can read this real quick. Aragante, I don't know. Means orange. So this was in really good condition. Look at the stem on that orange stem. It's an older pipe. It was in really good condition. Beautiful wood on it, but that stem is just absolutely gorgeous. This is a very good pipe. So also, Piper Oakey is doing the gall, and I wanted to try to get in on it. What I like for my summer smoke is actually a blend I created, and it is called Sow Dog Ready Man. And I created that blend myself, and I love it. It's hang on, I'll tell you what I got in it. I can't remember because I've done several blends. So I've got Burley, Virginia, Izmir, Turkish, and Perique in it. Most of it's Burley, and then the rest of it's about equal parts. So I really enjoy it. Let's see. I'll put this up here. I can't tell if it's backwards or not. Wait, there it is. Ready Man. And my handwriting's kind of horrible, but if y'all can read that, it's a good blend to make. So that's my summer smoke so far. I've really enjoyed it. As far as nominations go, I'd like to nominate Wheelchair Piper. I don't know. I don't think he's got that many followers right now. Super guy. I like him. He's a musician. I believe he said he was, and like I said, I think he's a wonderful guy. So, Wheelchair Piper, if y'all get a chance to check him out. I figured I'd do a quick police story. This was a rolling shootout that happened 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago here in Huntsville. An officer tried to pull over a car for a traffic violation. Pursuit started, and during the pursuit it got kind of dangerous, so the officer decided to go ahead and cancel the pursuit. Well, as he was getting ready to cancel the pursuit, the driver of the vehicle fired a round off at him from his vehicle. The officer had to back off a little bit, kind of lost contact with him, and then South officers, I believe it was West Precinct officer that started it. A South officer actually found the guy going down the parkway. He reinitiated the pursuit with the guy, and during the pursuit, this guy was firing out of his window at the officers. So me and a couple investigators jumped in our cars, got our body armor on, grabbed our rifles, and took off towards the pursuit. It went down South Parkway. It lasted several minutes with the guy firing at officers. So he did a U-turn on South Parkway to come back up northbound from southbound, and one of the officers got out with his pistol and as the guy passed by, he fired at the guy and didn't hit him, but if the T-post had not been in the way, he would have hit him. And at that point, it's deadly force is authorized. He's shooting at police officers, and the guy got really lucky that he didn't getting shot at that point. So eventually, the guy wrecked out, and he had luckily ran out of ammo, and officers were able to approach him and pretty much jerk him out through the driver's side window. And he continued to resist, and when you resist and you've just shot at police officers, it never goes well for you. Needless to say, before he had to go to jail, he had to go to the hospital because of his injuries during that struggle. So it was a very dangerous situation. But luckily we got him off the street, and he hopefully will be doing a lot of jail time for that, for attempted murder of several police officers. So yeah, that's just another story of how dangerous the job can be, and you just never know what's going to happen from minute to minute, from second to second. One minute you're sitting there just doing normal patrol, and the next minute you're in a shootout or a pursuit shootout or whatever. So yeah, you go from nothing to an adrenaline rush kick to hopefully catching the bad guy and putting them in jail. And I don't know if y'all know this about adrenaline, but after you have an adrenaline dump, you are so fatigued and so tired because your body has been at such a high level on that adrenaline for a while. You're just exhausted. It's unreal how it works. So this week's been kind of quiet at work. Not too bad. Well, I say quiet, not really all that quiet. We had a group of 3 juveniles breaking into cars the other day, and they got into about 10 cars. Officers were able to get in the area where they were breaking into cars, set up a perimeter. An officer spotted them. They ran. Officer gave chase, lost contact with them, but they sent a drone up and got the canine out there and started searching the backyards where they lost them. They found one of the juveniles, 14 years old, hiding in a shed out back. When they had him exit that shed at gunpoint, he refused commands to get on the ground and show his hands, and continued to be non-compliant. So needless to say, he rode the lightning. He got tased, and after he got tased, he was done with that. And being tased is no fun. We all had to get tased before we could carry the taser. It was mandatory. Never want to do it again. Never will do it again. If they said we had to do it again, I would refuse, give them my taser, and just not carry it and get rode up, whatever. I'm not getting tased again. It is god awful. So I hope y'all have a good day. I don't really think of anything else that I need to mention right now except for the prayer request for Wheelchair Piper. Continue prayers for Piper X1X Jonathan, that his tests come back good and positive. There's nothing severely wrong. Like I said, sometimes you can get, false positives, and we hope that's what it is for him. And yeah, well, y'all have a good Saturday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.